And this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Black Knights and the Bulls, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
With the skyline of Manhattan as our backdrop, we are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Today, it all starts the first of 6 on this Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Black Knights of Rio de Janeiro and the Brooklyn Bulls. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wild Card Weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team.
But, Charles, you think about their impressive record, and then you look on the screen and see some of these injuries. That makes what they've done all that more impressive.
And when one of their starters or one of their key guys can't play, they miss him, but they just say, get well. We'll hold the fort until you get back, and the next person steps up into that void. This team has done a nice job all year long. No excuses, just performance.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Anthony. The kidder here, it's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that was going to be off target and incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up the first down.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Rio offense set to take over. They bring the 5 seed into the playoffs. Of course, you're one of the wild card teams, and when you're a wild card team, it makes it a little bit tougher. You have to win the extra game, but there's been a precedent set of teams doing that successfully in the past.
And it's usually teams that have aspects that really jump out at you and are really factors in the playoffs. I mean, Pittsburgh, they rode a heavy run game with Jerome Bettis when they won in 2005. And then don't forget the Giants in 2007. That season, pass rush. Remember how big that was for them during the playoffs. And for Green Bay, it was a quarterback play of Aaron Rodgers. So to me, it's a matter of what's going to affect the game in a big way. Can that aspect of your team really make those plays? A lot of times it's pass rush and quarterback play.
Now Moon. And he's got his man on the out route. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Moon to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now he'll try to run with this. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down. Moon. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now a handoff up the middle. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few minutes.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Moon. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that call is going to be on the ground.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now move. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
That's caught. Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Black Knights are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now they run. It's Mason. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 9 yards that time.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On the ground again, it's Mason. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
Now Mason. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. A nice run right there. And we talk this time of year about certain teams, certain players who don't have a lot of postseason history to speak of. And here's a man right here in his rookie season in the NFL, and he's being asked to carry the load at running back for this offense. And
he has acquitted himself nicely here in his rookie year. And look, I think we both believe that the burden's a little lighter on backs and receivers than it is on quarterbacks in the playoffs. But that's not to say this is going to be easy. As fast as the NFL game is in the regular season, it's like warp speed when you turn the pressure up in the postseason. So let's see how he handles things early.
Mason. Well, they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense on balance.
That will good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Looking well, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Anthony. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves. Touchdown!
A 7-yard touchdown run. And the Bulls are able to move back in front. Well, that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. as they've got it as we resume action. On second down now. It's Hart, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there by identifying.
There he goes left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
On first down, it's Moon. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A play fake, now Moon. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. It runs up front and incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And his kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Anthony. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Anthony. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. To throw, Moon. He finds his man, complete. It's Hart. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 2nd and 11 now. From the gun, here's Moon. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Hart, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Up the middle they go. It's Hurt. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Moon. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to take the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point attempt to follow here. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. A drive that time of 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with Mason on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Anthony. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. They'll run here with Mason. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Anthony. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Anthony. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when he talked about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll run on 1st down. Mason. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Anthony. Looking left side, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Looking to throw on second down. Anthony. Incomplete. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his second of this first half, as he'll try again on first down here. Out of the gun, it's moved. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Operating from the gun, Moon. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards there and a first down. Looking to throw, Moon. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now a first down throw, Moon. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Black Knights will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. On 1st and 10, Moon. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Back to throw. Moon. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper that... So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, there had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Looking to throw. Anthony. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll try the left side. It's Mason. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it in second down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll run again with Mason. Dances by him. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Mason. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Mason. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing, timing, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there. Threw it behind him. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down inside the 15 he goes. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Now a handoff running for the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Back to throw. Anthony. It's caught. Touchdown. 5-yard touchdown. And the Bulls have got it back to within a score.
Previous play.
Before they get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that one a long 11-play drive. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's hurt. It'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick and a 5-yard penalty.
Ball start, offense.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. A handoff to start the drive to Mason. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 75 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st and 10, Anthony. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To throw again, Anthony. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st down, Anthony. And quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Again, he'll drop to throw. A dump off for Mason. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup at 4. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Off the play fake. Anthony. And it is caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
Very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bulls are an extra point away from drawing level. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in after report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 27 all. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. The Rio offense offense about to set up shop once again. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
To throw on second down, Moon. For the right side here, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down.
But Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020. 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up second down. Up the middle they go. It's Hart, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 55 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Throwing on first down. Moon. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Moon. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down. Moon. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Moon. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Play action. It's Moon. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game. And a first down as well. Moon to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. Moon. That's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Black Knights answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now, this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Operating from the gun.
Anthony. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The offense on third down, they've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Anthony. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. To throw again. Anthony. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Mason, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Brock. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Mason. That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll run for it with Mason. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense. But whistles are going to blow the play dead. Since it was 4th down, a fumble cannot be advanced by another player. But fortunately, they will have enough to keep the first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got Mason complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Anthony. That's caught. Touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown. And the Bulls are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter as the kick is away here. Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now the Rio offense set to take over. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Here's Moon. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go. It's Hart. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Now Moon. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
On 1st down, Hart.
He's got it to the 43 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hart. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And that is no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense.
They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
They'll have to be careful how they handle this.
Now 2nd and 4.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Here comes 2nd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Gregory.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Mason.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to advance to the divisional round. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So nothing of importance there, just the season on the line. And he puts it home to likely get him through to the division round.
If you're a fan, you're watching this one with your hands over your eyes. But if you're a kicker, this is what you practice for all season long. And this one was never in doubt.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everybody.